minds wide open. Hey, yo, check it out. This is mainstream, never mainstream. You're tuning into Minds Wide Open Media.
Shout out to the Florida Vibe Directory. You're now listening to the best playlist in South Florida.
Let's motherfucking go. You already know what it is. It's Game of Dope in the building.
What's good? How y'all doing?
Clap it up,
Beautiful
clap it
day
up,
out here,
clap it
Miami.
And I forgot I'm actually here with the co-host, the Blue Art Architect, Jay Peasy in the building.
Ooh, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And we got, you already know the legend, Diafica Juice, young Luke on the boards.
Hola.
We finally got his name right.
Mine's why CEO, you know what I'm saying? But this ain't about us today, man. This about you, my boy. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm blessed to be here today, blessed to be alive. Man, I'm breathing. I'm good. I'm still able to do art.
How was the drive over here?
Oh, it was pretty easy. What, 10, 15 minutes?
Nice.
That much.
Oh, not that bad.
Yeah. I actually had time to go get me some food, then come.
No highway?
Yeah, I was on the highway.
Oh, okay.
That's the great thing about
I was
being
on
by
95.
95.
Yeah.
If you're 95, everything is within like 20 minutes away. Even if you're going to Miami, as long as you're close to 95.
Because I'm on
it's good.
Oxdary in my house, right?
Oh, so yeah, you literally right
Yeah,
there.
I'm right there.
And just so the audience knows, he was 40 minutes early.
Yes, sir.
No, I believe in being on time, bro.
He do not believe in color people time.
Real talk, bro.
that was major, bro. That was a record right there. Like
Yeah,
It was the record.
what? Yeah, that's the record. 40 minutes. Usually it'd be like 20, 30, but 40. That's different.
Yeah.
He was here before me.
Nah, I understand, bro. Y'all probably got to get mics and stuff ready.
No, that's very considerate, man. But shit, let's get right.
Appreciate it.
Yes,
No
we
problem,
do.
bro.
We do, and
Love.
we appreciate you coming through. But before we even get to the questions, man, as person to person, I just want to say congratulations to you, bro, because you've been doing a lot of major things, bro, putting in a lot of work, representing, and I'm very happy to see it, bro, because like I know where you come from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
So I just want to say congratulations on behalf of myself. And I know, of course, JP feel the same way.
Man, thank you so much, man. Glory to God, bro.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
How I feel to see a pair of your cleats that you designed score a touchdown.
Dang.
How'd I feel?
Man, it's always like what really gets me is not even the fact like they scored a touchdown in the cleats. It's the fact that these things were literally in my mind to a canvas to the field.
Right.
It's like, what? Okay, well, it's amazing to me.
Man, so what was like the first pair of cleats that you actually were able to get on the field?
All right, so first time doing some cleats. This is actually how I got into doing football players, NFL players cleats. I did Jarvis Landry, but at the time I didn't know that I was doing his cleats. The person just told me that this player wants some cleats because the other customizer, they didn't really.
But you already had a reputation for doing art.
Yeah, correct. So this was my first time doing cleats. I was like, they was like, do you know how to do cleats? It was like, this NFL player one. I was like, if I don't, I know how to do it now. You feel me?
Right.
Like, I'm not going to turn down this opportunity. So I went and researched all that I could so that the paint can stay on the cleat while they're playing on the field. But I painted the cleat. I'm going to tell a story. But I painted the cleat, and it turned out super dope. And then I go to the player house, and I was like, oh, the player is Jarvis Landry. Oh, snap, this dope. So I give it to him. We meet up, but he actually didn't wear the cleat that game.
Damn.
But I still had enough, footage and film to release it and advertise it how I wanted to.
Right. So you were still able to get your full worth from it, and it was a big look as well, right?
Right. And after that cleat, many others came after that. So
Facts. So like, what was like your early life like? Like, what kind of like, I guess you would say, what kind of kid, teenager, preteen were you?
Oh man, we could start from age 4.
Let's take it there.
I like to start at age 4. Age 4 is when I was I think I was in pre-K or whatever. But I had this gift to draw. But I just love drawing. I ain't see it as I ain't have the mindset, or I ain't have the mindset to be like, oh, I'm gonna do this with it. I just love to draw.
What were you drawing?
I was just drawing anything. So I was very good at looking at something and then painting it. So I look at you, draw it.
Damn.
But at that age, I was doing like cartoon characters. I was doing shapes. And my teacher, my pre-K teacher, she noticed that I was doing the shapes way different than the other kids. It's like his triangle looked like an actual triangle. So she told my mom, and then ever since that, my mom will always buy me sketchbooks.
That's one thing that
all
I
types of
I
stuff.
see that really does make me happy is that I see that she's a very large supporter of you. You feel me? And like
Very.
she be outside right with you, like rocking the merch, everything. And
Yeah.
I love to see that, man. I didn't mean to interrupt you, man.
No,
So
you good. She's a big part of the vision, bro. But I would draw like Spider-Man, anything that I could see, orange, like whatever it was, and I duplicate it. And I remember drawing something for my mom, and she was like, "You ain't draw that. You ain't draw that." And she balled it up, threw it away, and she was like, "Do it again." And I was like, "What?" And then I did it again. She was like, "Oh, this kid can draw."
Damn.
But that's how that went. And then that was my first love. And of course, I lost my dad at 4 too. So it was like real. I'll tell you that story in my preteens. My preteen was very rough because this is why I actually started the brand, Art is Dope. So at 13, around 13, 14, I was depressed. I was playing football. I'm gonna tell you, because 4 all the way to 12, I started playing football. That was the main thing that I was focused on. In our neighborhood, coaches like our artists. That can wait. You better put this football in your hand and do what you got to do.
What position were you playing?
I was playing running back and safety.
Damn.
I was very good. I was real good, but I ain't love it, especially how I loved art.
Right.
Like I picked up a pencil. I always tell people I picked up a pencil and paint before I even started playing football.
Damn.
So when it came time in high school for me to make a decision if I wanted to play football or do art, I chose art. It was the harder way, of course, but it's what I loved.
Wow. So you were faced with that crossroads or that decision to say, like, I got to go left or right, and
Yeah.
you decided to go the route of art.
Right.
Did your family encourage you? Sorry to interrupt. But did your
Oh, no,
family
sorry.
encourage you either way? Did they like, oh, you should like do football? You should like, all right, you're like, was your mom like, hey, maybe you should lean towards art?
So
Or did they just let you do it yourself?
I was in the crossroads, bro. I remember I was making the decision of like not going to school, but I knew if I wasn't going to school, that I would have to do something.
Mm-hmm.
But my mom, she didn't discourage me, but you know how you can feel like, yeah, she definitely want me to go to school or something because the statistics. Like if your son, everybody around me, either went to jail, became like,
Whatever.
into the streets, got into trouble. My mom is a correction officer. So she seen, that was probably her way of like, hey, I don't want you to come through there. So like, you need to get a job. You need to get a career. Like she trying to bring me on corrections. I'm like, Mom, I don't know how to do no. I'm not, look at me. I'm 5'8", 150. Who I'm locking up? Like I ain't doing that. But she did as much as she can for us, bro. She did as much as she can for us. And she seen me. I feel like she was skeptical about my career choice at first because like they done invested. Mind you, I was playing football since 4, so they invested like shoulder pads, everything, like every year from what 5 to 18.
So you had a scholarship on the table?
No, so my coach, Coach Mario, I remember when he came and asked me like, "You want to do this?" And I was like, "No."
What school did you go to?
I went to Pace High School.
Okay.
Because he was getting everybody into college. I could at least went D3.
Right, because
But-
it's a respected school when it
Yeah.
comes to sports.
Right. So, I was faced with that decision, and then I kept getting injuries. Like, I would always get this heat, like my nerve, like tingling every time I hit. And I was like, I ain't doing this no more. Like, I went to the doctor. It was like, you keep doing this, by the time you get older, the nerve will be so compressed, you'll probably be twitching and stuff. So,
Nah, bro.
yeah, bro. So I just like, man,
Think about
it's
it,
not
you've
worth
been playing
it.
football since from 4 all the way up to like your teenage
18,
entire
like, what,
developmental
bro?
age.
Like, come on, bro.
Dog, that's wild.
And I ain't love it that much to keep waking. Like, bro, you used to have to wake up at, 5:30, 6 o'clock, be at practice early in the morning. Then turn around, have practice again after school. No, I wasn't. I ain't
God
love it
forbid
that
you do
much.
spring ball. You got the 2 a day.
Yeah, we did all of that, bro. But 13, okay, I'm going to go back to 13. I'm sorry I keep jumping.
No, that's fine, bro. That's what we like to do, bro.
Oh, okay. 13, I really was faced with depression because I was playing football and all the other kids, I would see their dads at the field. And I'm like, dang, bro, like I really wish my dad was here to see me ball out. So that took a toll on me, and I was at, 13, 14 years old. I remember the night I was watching Bernie Mac, and I was with my sister. My mom went to work. She was just getting into corrections. I was like, man, I want to kill myself.
Damn.
So And me thinking as a kid, I'm like, if I kill myself, I'll be able to go with my dad, at least. But that's not how it goes. You know, of course, I was a kid. That was my mindset. But I was so depressed that I wanted him to be there that I'll take my life to go be with him type vibe.
Wow.
So I remember that night they called my mom and he was like, "Your son going in the kitchen. He want to get a knife. Talking about he want to kill himself." My grandpa and my sister was there, and they was like, "We gonna call your grandma, cause my grandma is a pastor." I was born and raised in the church, so even to this day, I sing at church in the choir. Any given Sunday, you can come at my church, Spirit of Life Ministries on Hollandale, and I'll be in the choir singing right next to my wife.
That's beautiful.
But I'm real big on the faith because God saved my life, bro. And but my grandma came and she prayed for me, and ever since that day, I felt like a freedom over me. But you know, after that, also when I began to draw, I started drawing more. When I was depressed, I started drawing more, and I was like, dang, this thing is like it's therapeutic, or almost like a drug, people would say. You know, it was releasing dopamine, you know, that hormone was being released. So I felt good. I felt good about myself. I used to go, bro, people see me today, and they be like, oh, you always smiling and stuff. But if you see me in my, 13, 14, bro, panic attack almost every single day.
Damn.
Every single day. I be in the middle of the mall with my mom. She always tells this story. Like, Mom, I can't breathe. Like, so much depression and anxiety. Like, bro,
Damn.
I was like, man.
So through the pen or through the pencil, I mean, that's what helped you get over that? Or did you, go through some sort of counseling or,
so
after that, or you just, lean more into your faith?
So I definitely lean more into my faith because I'm like, dang, my grandma pretty. I ain't never have an encounter with God like that. So that made me even want to seek him more. So I started seeking him more. I started reading the Bible more. I would sing. I love singing gospel music, bro. That's like a passion outside of art. I'm gifted artistically, bro.
Right.
I like to dance, skate, sing. But I started leaning into my faith. I started drawing more, being more confident, you know? And that's what kind of
got you through that.
Yeah, got me through it. It's still, even to this day, I don't have deep depression, but anxiety tries to come on me because I feel like whenever you're doing something great, battle's gonna come.
Always.
It's all the devil always trying to get you off your pivot. You feel me?
Wow.
So I gotta always make sure I'm on guard because the story gonna be so big. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than me myself. I got other people that I'm inspiring. I'm inspiring people that wanted to kill themselves. I'm inspiring people that wanted to give up. I'm inspiring people who don't have a dad. I'm inspiring. It's so much, you know. So I gotta make sure I, stand my ground, bro, and fight.
Bro, that's beautiful, bro.
Hey, thank you.
That's beautiful, though. That's one of the realest stories I feel like we probably ever heard. So far since I've been doing interviews, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what I wanted to ask you is the original colors was blue, pink, and yellow, right?
Blue, pink, and yellow. Say that again. What you mean?
Yeah.
Dang, you went way back into it. I'm like, what?
That was the first.
Blue, pink, and yellow.
So what inspired that color scheme to then transition to now? I guess you would say this is more like the bubble gum with the baby blue and the pink and the black and the white. Explain that.
The blue, pink, and yellow. I basically, I don't know if you know, but my wife now. Shout out to my baby Talisha Jones. She would definitely play a role with helping me transform and actually making this art thing going full steam.
How long you guys known each other?
Since we got together in 2010.
Wow.
And we just got married in December.
10 years.
Yeah, bro.
Is she also an
Hey,
artist?
get you a good wife, bro.
Is she also an
artist
artist?
dope in the ring, so you know.
Wow.
Is she also an artist?
Huh?
Is she
She's
also
an artist as well and a fashion designer.
Wow.
Okay.
She designed her own wedding dress. I designed my own suit.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
That's
beautiful.
fire.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. But the blue, pink, and yellow, that came, she was like, do something, because she's very into color theory and stuff like that. She learned that in school. I ain't go all the way with school. I just did what looked good. She was like, get something that grab people's attention. And I was like, dang, I was trying all types of color. If you look all the way through my archives, bro, you'll see that I came from graphite, only black and white. And I was using only black and white because I ain't like color. And I feel like that had something to do with my depression, probably. But once I met her, she encouraged me to start using color. So that's when color actually started to come into my life. So without her being in my life, you guys would probably just see black and white artists though.
Wow.
Or will we even have an artist though,
Right.
But yeah, I just definitely want to have something that's eye catching. With the blue, pink, and yellow, I feel like that was very eye catching to me at the time. And right now, today, we got the black and white Art is Dope. That's the stamp, the original logo. I'll forever keep that around. Yeah, bro. And I just like being playful, coming out with different. Every season, I like to have different messages or a different font. You know, like right now, I got on this come out in 2023. I got on Artist Dope Studios right now.
Wow.
Huh?
Wow.
Yeah, bro. Thank you.
When you create, do you like draw inspiration from other art, or is it more so just coming straight from your brain? Because I know some people, when they make music, they don't listen to other people's music, 'cause they don't want to be influenced by other people's music. Do you feel the same way when you're doing art?
So when I do my art, I try to think about, and I feel like this mainly became this is the difference between an artist and you, because a lot of artists don't have not an entrepreneur, but a business mindset. So they'll keep drawing something. Like I had this other artist that mentored me. He was like, if people like cats and if people like puppy dog ears and cats, don't stop drawing the cats and the puppy dog ears. You give them what they want. So, but with my taste on it, of course.
Right.
So like if I see like the bowling shirt, for example, I call this the bowling shirt.
I like
Man, Prada uses it, Gucci uses it, everybody uses it. So what I do, all I do is put my design to it, bring my flair, or I might change a pocket, or I might change a cut. But you're still gonna get Artist Dope, you know?
Right.
But I mainly get inspiration just being outside and just living, bro. Just living.
From life.
Yeah, life, different colors would evoke emotion with me. Or I might see you right now. I'm like, dang, I like those black glasses he had on.
Right.
I need to come out with some black glasses, but I want to change it different. I want the angle to be different. I want to put the heart on the side.
Right.
Or maybe I want to bevel the lenses, you know? That type of stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I get inspired by seeing, like, how stuff look together. That's mainly how I come about with different things. You know?
Now, I wanted to ask you, all your pieces, they're made like by hand? You draw it first, transfer it to the computer, and then get it printed to the shirt?
Yeah, so I draw it digitally. And then I be like, but it'd be like probably, I'm very fast with my artwork. So I drop like 5, 6 things, and I'm always sure. I'm a very confident and sure person. So if I like it, I'm not gonna. A lot of designers that draw like 80 sketches before they pick one. Me, I'm like, 1, 2, 3. All right, boom. We going with that one. I like that one. I already know it's gonna work. Send a prayer too. Hey, God bless this. Let's get it.
It's going.
We're going into production.
So how do you feel about I guess how do you feel about people who, let's say, designers, but they do more of like Photoshop style designs where they grab pictures, cut pictures up, layers, and like that type of style? Like, do you consider that similar to what you do, or just overall, how do you feel about that?
Overall, I feel like if people buying it, go ahead and do you. But me, I don't like copying. I always like to be original. That's what Artist Dope is. Very original, bro. You will never see me out here trying to be like, when people like, oh, you like the next Virgil, you like the next Basquiat, you like I'm Desmond Jones.
Word.
That's who I am. You feel me? So if God wanted to create another Basquiat, he would have created another Basquiat.
Right.
Or another Virgil. Those dudes are great. Those dudes impacted the culture. But now it's time for me. If I be the next Virgil, who's gonna be the next Desmond? You get what I'm saying? Like, I gotta be me.
Facts.
Gotta be original, you know.
So you just feel like that's like a different style from yours. You acknowledge it, respect it, but just not something that you're necessarily into when it comes to that.
Yeah, correct.
I dig it. Shit. So describe your connection with the NPA, the National Painters Association.
Oh, how that came about. Dang, how did that come about? So Basquiat, it was a time where I was looking at his works, and I was like, dang, this is dope. And then I was looking at Andy Warhol, and then I was like, dang, what can I come up? It was like NBA. I was looking at the colors. I'm like, NBA, all right. It's like painter. I love painting. I always want to come up with something around the brand. Art is dope. It's perfect. So I was like, dang, National Painters Association. I was like, babe, how you feel about National Painters Association? She's like, that sound good to me. So I drew up a sketch. I'm like, oh, put it on the shorts. I'm like, oh, this hard. Let me keep doing it. and I wanted to come out with a full collection of it, but I didn't. I ain't. You got to do what you got to do, especially as an artist. We try to be perfectionists. Like, I gotta wait till I get this. I gotta wait till I get this amount of money. It's like, nah. Me, I'm like right now. Sometimes it get me in the butt, but for the most part, I always go off my spirit, bro. And when I had that idea, I was like, I gotta put that out right now.
Right.
National Painters Association.
Went crazy.
Yeah. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate that.
For sure.
I got a question. Do you prefer, like, when you're designing, do you prefer designing stuff that's for, like, mass consumption? Or do you prefer designing stuff where it's, like, specific, like, when you said you did your own wedding suit and you do the cleats and stuff. Which one do you prefer, like, the mass consumption stuff or, like, specific designs for individuals?
So, when I got into customizing, and this is why I say the art, you got to have a business mindset being an artist. I don't want to work till I'm 70.
Mm-hmm.
And I started to notice, like, dang, I'm staying up 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning painting these cleats. It's nobody else but me doing this. So if I'm doing this from, this is 2017, all the way to I get older, like 50, 55, 60, I'm going to be burnt out and tired. Right. Like, around those times when I was doing those cleats and staying up 3, 4 o'clock, that was a sacrifice for me. But I was, 19, 20 years old. It's nothing for me to get up the next morning.
Right.
I can't
And
do
you
that like that no more. I noticed that.
More responsibilities.
Yeah,
now.
more responsibilities. I got a house. I got a wife. And I want to bring children. So I'm like, what can I do business-wise to where I don't have to legit work? I have to work, but not strenuous work.
Right.
So I'm going to do this design, and I'm going to send it off to a factory with the dimensions and everything and the colors, and they're going to make it. I put it on Shopify, market it or whatever, and they click it. All I got to do is have a team to send it out.
That's it.
As opposed to me stand up painting for like 10, 12 hours, 6 hours all my life. That's not necessarily how you get wealth.
Right.
You can get rich, you can get rich, but wealth, I feel like that goes beyond you.
Right.
That's when you paying other people instead of yourself.
Right.
You got employees.
People
Yeah,
depend on you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I wanted to ask you, how hard is it, or like describe the importance, I would say, of finding a good manufacturer, somebody who's going to get your products out on time, or do you just use whoever could be there for you at that moment, or like do you have a specific people that you go to?
So in the beginning when I started, shout out to Corella because he's the one who put me on with this manufacturer.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, he showed me where to go for manufacturing, and I was like, okay. He ain't tell me like the person that I need to go to, but he told me the site or whatever. I looked them up, and then I had to basically research myself. And it's very important because at the end of the day, other people are going to be putting this on. They're going to be wearing it. So they're going to, you may look at your brand and be like, oh, my stuff is fire, but you will know if it's fire once the other people start buying it, and they be like, yeah, this dope, this good.
It feels good, everything.
Right. It feels good and everything. You are biased. That's your product. That's your baby.
Of course.
You ain't gonna talk smack about your baby. Me, I'm truthful. I'll do it, but not many people are gonna talk about like the discrepancies in their product.
Right.
But
so what's some of the issues that you went through maybe early on when it came to that?
Oh my gosh. First of all, communications. Because across seas, when you're talking overseas, it's a language barrier.
Right.
And time difference.
Right. So I was sending stuff in inches, and they go by centimeters. I'm like, oh, okay, dang. All right, I learned that mistake.
Damn.
So now I do everything in centimeters.
Oh, okay. I see what
So,
you're saying.
right. And then you thinking, okay, I can send this color. No, buddy, you better get that Pantone. You better get that Pantone because what they're going to do is put whatever color. Huh?
What's a Pantone?
That's a specific color.
Like the number of the color?
The number of the color, right?
Got you.
So they got hex codes, Pantones, whatever. Send that specific. I don't want royal blue. I want periwinkle blue.
Right.
And you put that specific code. And you tell them Pantone. And you tell them where you want it at. Where you look. When you're doing, all the designers will know this. When you're doing a tech pack and everything, you put it specifically.
The more specific, the better.
Yes.
The less room for error that you leave.
Right. Especially as a small business, like when I was like
growing.
I don't like to call myself small business. Well, I'm not I don't like to think because when you put small on it, it's like you limited. No, we're doing it big. You feel me?
For a fact. For a fact.
Right, but when you're doing the tech packs and everything, you want to make sure that you got everything down to the buttons you're using, to the centimeter, or how big the button,
No, for a fact.
how big the button is, how the seam is, how the finishes are, everything, man. It's important.
So a lot of trial and error, you would say, right?
Yes, definitely.
That's dope, though, man.
Yeah. Hey,
Art is dope, right?
hey, thank you, man. Yeah, for sure.
So how did you choose the name? Because I feel like we touched on it, but we didn't really go all the way to the deep dive. So we know it happened like around like 13, right?
Yeah.
So what was it that and why Art is dope?
Well, 13 is when I experienced depression and everything. The brand came around like when I was it's 20, like probably like 2016, 2017.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I actually first wrote. So the name Art is Dope, it comes from, dope is known as like a street drug and everything, right?
Okay.
But that's not people. I don't even do drugs myself. I don't drink or smoke.
Right.
But that comes from like like I said, a short word for dopamine. That's the hormones that's released. That's the rewarding hormone that humans feel whenever you do something good and you want to do it again. Like you ever did something for a homeless person, you felt good about it. That chemical or that hormone of dopamine is released, and that's why you want to like, oh, I want to do this again. So that's where the Art is Dope come from. Art was my release, right? Art was my drug or release, or it was part of my therapy.
Wow.
So that's what it. And how I did it was I used to draw stuff for myself, like what I got right now. I paint on clothes. I go get something. I paint on it, and I was wearing it myself. But I marked Art is Dope. I remember I was at my mom's table, and it was probably like 5, 6 o'clock in the evening. I was just drawing Art is Dope. I was like, dang, I like this. So I actually put it on my clothes. Then I started putting it on my shoes. Then I started putting it in my artwork. And I was like, it just followed me.
It's just your tag.
Yeah. That was my tag, basically, yeah.
That's fucking fire, bro.
It just made
thank
me
you, bro.
realize that the word dope came from dopamine. I don't know why I never thought
Yeah, a
of
lot of people don't think about it that way, but that's what it is, bro.
And I thought it was like, like artists like dope, like you need that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But even, like, I could limit it to myself, but it's like that's what they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right?
That's a fact.
Right? So, like, you have a different meaning of artist, though. Another person from another demographic might have a different meaning of artist, though. We all break down artworks or situations different. We got different perspectives.
So, what was the first? What you was gonna say?
Yeah,
something?
I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
So, are you one of those people who feel like you have to get a message across on your art, or do you feel like, hey, I'm just gonna put it out, and however y'all feel about it is like y'all draw your own opinion?
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get exactly what you're saying. So I normally like to put a message out because I feel like in putting a message out, I'm helping a mass majority of people because most of my stuff has been messages. But if I like something, I'm putting it out. Like the bubble format Art is Dope is not really a message of it, but it's the font that I like. So I just like, let me put it out.
That's cool.
And of course, I changed the balloon, the shape of the heart. I changed the shape of the heart. A lot of people probably didn't notice, but I made it more voluminous, so like more bubbly. It wasn't so sharp this time. Well, I actually have that heart on my ring. See, this is the sharp version. When I first came out with Love is Free, that was the sharp version of the heart.
Okay.
Yeah, so I made it more bubbly, but it's just because I liked it,
I like that though.
It don't really have to have a message behind it, but I like putting it
Because
out.
some people always feel like, all right, I gotta have this deep message behind it of like how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Sometimes just like, hey,
It's like a tattoo.
do something.
It's like
Right,
like
that's
a
it.
tattoo.
Just like a tattoo. It's like, yo, I just had $200 today.
Like even with the some artists will get deep and they be like, oh my gosh, I was feeling the emotions behind the stroke or whatever. I don't feel like if it looks good to me, I'm putting it out.
Word.
That's how I am. I don't have to really attach a story, although it's good to attach stories for the sake of a lot of people, they like stories behind things and
Of
or
course.
consumers. But for the most part, I don't put too much deep thought into it. If I like it, I'm putting it out. I might just like the color. I might like how it clashes.
So the real question that people want to know is, where's the van at?
Where's the what?
The van.
The artist dope van?
Yeah, where's the
So
van?
that van actually, my homeboy Saku, shout out to him. He has a car wash, and he was like, bro, I got an idea. He hit me up. He's like, bro, I love your artwork, bro. I want your artwork on this van, bro. And he goes around like all different types of millionaires, and he washes their cars and stuff. He the one who actually hooked like.
Yo, how is it that car wash people get tapped in so fast to like millionaires? Like it's like
They wash cars, bro. Millionaires got
bro,
cars.
they got cars. They love their cars too.
You never notice it's like they'll start out. It'll be like 1 week, they're washing your car for the $25, and then the next week you see these, it's like all
$200 this time.
The car wash guy and the barber. Like,
Yesterday's price. Not today.
let a barber cut one NBA player's hair. Oh, it's a wrap for
Right.
you now.
Like,
Damn, bro.
I can't get a fade for the 25 no more.
Paul George came by yesterday, so now I got to pay 60 for a haircut.
Hey,
But-
whatever flow. Hey, he got to eat though. So
Facts.
I feel
Dang.
like car wash guys be coming up quick though, dog. Like you feel me? Next thing you know, it's a Buick, and then next thing you know, it's a Rolls Royce. You're like, damn, dog. Like I see you,
yeah, bro.
man. Shout out to my cousin, man, the official car wash guy, man. Everybody, shout out somebody
Yo.
that has a car wash, dog.
Yeah, bro. But he hit me up and I did the van, and he the one who actually AB wanted a suit like years ago. Antonio Brown, he wanted a suit, and he had invited me to Antonio Brown house, and we actually had gave him some artist dope puppy dogs, like the little dog statue.
Oh,
There's two of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, that's how that story went.
that's
Are most of the NFL players that you get in contact with from like down here?
Down here, sometimes connected to another NFL player.
Aren't
that I've
most of
done
them
work
down
for.
here in general? I mean, they all come from down here anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Shit, that is true.
Yeah, one of my top clients is actually from down here. He plays ball at Charlotte. Shout out. He plays for Carolina Panthers.
Robbie Anderson.
Yeah, Robbie Anderson. Shout out to him.
Yo, my
that's
fantasy league.
He's the one that got from Broward, right?
Yeah, he from Broward.
I
yeah.
rock with him.
He support like crazy.
Yeah. So how you got tattooed with Chris Paul?
Oh my gosh. Shout out to Courtney. Courtney.
Yeah.
Hopefully you watch this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send it to her. But yeah, I reached out to her, man. I'm always marketing, bro. I'm always marketing. Even when feel like I'm not marketing, I'm always marketing.
Yeah.
And I always had the gift of gab. So a lot of times I talk my way into a gig, or I talk my way into,
Talk your way to
yeah, I talk my way into it.
ADT.
Thank God for the gift to talk, to other people. And of course, treating them right. And, I like to dress nice. So a lot of people will be like, hey, dang, where you got that from? And that's just what I wear is basically me showcasing what I do. And then you're going to ask about it. I got that.
You're a billboard.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm a billboard. I'm like, they're going to ask about it. So then I'm ready. Like, okay, if they ask me this, I'm about to be like, okay, I got this,
Bet.
let's do it. But I reached out to Courtney via Instagram. I messaged her. I was like, this will look good on Chris Paul or whatever. And she actually liked it.
Oh wow.
I was like, okay, she liked it. Then I sent another thing. She liked it again. I was like, okay, it's time to go in the DM now. Boom, went to the DM, messaged her. She actually replied. I was like, what size Chris Paul wear? What size does he wear? I need to know right now, Chris Paul.
What Chris Paul, like a 34?
Chris Paul's he's a medium. He's a medium. Yeah, he's a medium.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, he's a medium. And then she told me the sizes. We got everything arranged, and from there he still got something that he's going to wear. I gave it to him last playoff season, but he didn't get to wear it, man, because their thing was cut short. But this season, you guys will see the. That's why I was telling them guys to get the varsity jacket before it sells out, because Robbie Anderson has his varsity jacket.
Yes,
Chris
sir.
Paul has his varsity
Okay,
jacket.
talk your
And
shit.
And once they wear it, you're going to be hitting me up like, dang, bro, like, nah, don't wait for the celebrity to wear it. You got access to it now.
Right.
But then you're going to call me bougie or stuck on talk about I don't do stuff for the lower class people or whatever, or you don't do stuff for us, the regular people no more. Man,
it's the same price for everybody.
This varsity jacket been on pre-order.
Do you feel like that happens often, to where like the support for the people around you that you grew up with changed? They feel like they supported you more once like the celebrities and stuff started supporting you. Do you feel like that happens often?
Or did they support you less and turn into
Well,
that means?
it's like
He smiled too much. I don't feel like he has too many haters. How can you hate the man who smiles this much,
I don't,
bro?
bro. I don't know if I really don't. I don't pay attention to haters, bro. Like I don't go in if I go to a spot or with my boy or I'm usually with my cousins, Snatch'em Jones. But if I go to a spot, I don't usually look out and be like, hey, yeah, he hating on me. He hating on me. He hating on me. That's just not me. I hope the best and I pray the best. That's me. Like I'm a vessel for God. So you're going to see a smile on my face because he did so much for me that, hey, I want you to see how happy I am. You feel me?
Yes,
I want you to feel how happy I am. So you can change your life too for the better. You feel me? I'm pro Christ anyways, but yeah, bro. But that's just me, bro. I don't think about.
So the
The
people
bad.
around you they just like started supporting you more? Did like you see like after Chris Paul wore like that random dude from high school that you probably played pickup with once hit you up like, what's good, bro?
Man, that happens it happens so many times, but I don't even, it's like a thing in your head wants to be like, dang, now you want to hit me up, but that's marketing. You know, who wants to wear something nobody else is wearing?
That is true.
Unless you are like, you do have a personality like me. I don't care if nobody's like, bro, if everybody has on Gucci, guess what I'm throwing on? I'm throwing on my Artist Dope. You feel me? I'm throwing on my Corellas.
Facts.
I'm throwing on my Never J Fake. I'm gonna make it look stylish.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what y'all wearing. I'm gonna make it look good. But that's the problem. You putting on stuff that's rocking you. You not rocking it. You feel me?
Talk your
So
See how his volume went up when she started talking.
That's what we here to do, man. Florida Vibe, we here to get that real talk, man.
yeah, bro.
Speaking of Never J Fake, though, I was watching an interview clip, and he was saying that you're like the pen behind it. That like you design when it comes to shirts, heels,
Yeah.
dresses, all of that. Like,
Yeah, bro.
so no stone unturned.
Bro, I'm at the vision, like what you guys see right now is only like a what they call it, the peak of the iceberg. I got so much in store that I want to do, you know, with limited funds, but I'm still doing, like I'm still, what they say, I'm still maintaining, or I'm still striving, or I still see the vision, you know, I'm still doing what I need to do with what I have.
I mean, you make it look good, bro.
Hey, thank you,
You
bro.
feel me?
Glory to God. I'm working with what I have, bro. I ain't gonna make no excuses. But in the future, like I definitely want to tap into. I want to fund my wife. I want to fund my wife clothing line.
Right,
You know, so she can do what she need to do.
right, and that's
I got a family, bro.
Now, all right, so we got, a little bit more time left. Now, before we get into, the rapid fire portion of it, let's talk about the Nordstrom pop-up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We talked about it a little bit off camera, but we didn't really go too deep into it, man. So, describe how how that came about and then how everything went.
Man, let me tell you about this, man. Boy, this is crazy. That week I was just faced with so much trials, bro, with my regular job, and just like my car, everything, bro. Just sometimes like mentally anxiety start to come up. But I was like, man, you know what? I'm just trusting you, God, and I'm gonna just do what I need to do, and you handle the rest. So I talked to this girl. Her name is Lilia, right? She works in Nordstrom.
Oh, wow.
She's an employee at Nordstrom, a stylist employee. And I was talking to her. This years ago. This is why I always say, you never know who you're talking to, and wherever you go, I don't care who it is. You probably heard the term before. I don't care if it's the janitor.
Treat them with respect.
Treat them with respect, honor. So me and her had a conversation. I think I forgot exactly what it was about, but I know it was about the brand because I always talk about the brand. We was talking about Artist Dope and how I was like, dang, one day I'll probably, try to get in here or something. And then this was like 3 years ago. She hit me up this year because she thought of me, right? Because it was an opportunity for me at Nordstrom So she let the men's designer manager know about me, and he reached out to me.
Wow.
And then that's how the Artist Dope pop-up at Nordstrom came into fruition.
Beautiful, bro.
And I was like, bro, thank you, God, man. Thank you, God, bro.
Now this is like the next step is like agenda and shit like that, right?
What's that?
Like the next step is to go to like the conventions where they actually pick the stuff that goes into.
Oh, yeah. So I'm actually trying to get into, man, I'm trying to get into Nordstrom, not just locally at Aventura, but I'm trying to get into there globally. So I'm waiting on them to, reach back out.
Yeah.
I did my part, reach back out. Everything I put into God's hand, bro. I just do my part, boom. That's it. Because if I stress out about it, it's going to run me. I try not to stress
Yeah, you can't
about a
even
lot of
stay
things.
focused on one thing when
Bro.
you got so much other things.
I just do it.
But before we wrap up here, I do want to just do some rapid fire. It's about 10 questions. Don't take too long. Just,
right.
Go off of the dome ski. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So first question is, the first song I play in the morning is?
Ooh, dang. Probably Molly Music.
All right.
Yeah.
Before I create, I need?
Peace of mind. Peace of mind. Yeah, that's a good one.
My biggest distraction is?
Probably social media.
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram. yeah.
Late at night, I like to eat.
I love chicken wings. I love chicken wings.
You a flats guy or you?
Flats.
What's
All
your favorite
day?
spot?
Huh?
What's your favorite spot?
Woo! Oh my gosh, I love Wingstop. Wingstop. Shout out to Wingstop.
You tried the chicken sandwich?
We need to do that collaboration, Wingstop.
Yes.
Dang. All right, but what you said?
You collaborated with the chicken sandwich yet? You tried that?
No, I've ate.
Collab with the chicken
sandwich. I've ate the chicken sandwich. It's so good.
It's fire.
It's so good.
It's fire. It's fire.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's get back. So, my favorite artist is?
My wife.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Right answer.
Yeah.
She's watching
Alright.
right now.
She's crazy with that pen, bro. She's crazy.
This one is a little random. I want to say outside of art, outside of music, like the cliche stuff, I'm the biggest fan of?
What do you mean? Like, explain, like, biggest fan of?
Let's say, like, you like.
I love skating.
Okay.
I love skating and I love singing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you be at Galaxy?
Now I used to be at Galaxy, but now, my Achilles is,
You skate with inlines or quads?
quads.
It's the only way, right?
Quads is where we jamming. We jam skate. I dance on skates, bro.
Yeah, bro. If you skate with inlines, unless you on the beach or some shit, I respect. I respect. No. Cause
With your little poodle.
bro, because there be some good looking shorties. You feel me with the inlines on the beach. I respect the inlines on the beach only.
Yo,
Yeah.
Who's wearing inline skates indoors?
That's what, if you,
They have some,
It's like some roller.
they got different ones for different, occasions, you feel me? Or different terrains, but
all right.
you gonna catch me in the quads.
All
At
day.
Extreme.
Okay.
Extreme. I'm trying to collaborate with Extreme too.
You gotta do.
Trying to collaborate with you, Extreme.
Hey,
All right.
you got all the clips right here, man. You send it right to them.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely gonna send it.
My favorite vacation spot is?
Oh. Dang, I really don't have a vacation spot because I don't leave that much.
It could be a staycation. You like maybe a hotel or something that you like around here.
Yeah, a little low key spot you go to for the weekend.
Maybe even a restaurant that's so foul you feel like you on vacation.
Dang. I really don't have a vacation spot, I just
Anywhere-
like to go. I like to go out and have a nice time. So I like to dance. You'll see me in Wynwood a lot. I just like how it is in Wynwood.
I felt
So
that.
I go to Brick.
I'm in
I be posted up with the clothes.
Yeah.
We chilling. I'm advertising, bro.
All right. I can't leave the house without. Wait, sorry. I can't leave the house without.
My artist dope gear.
You thought he was gonna answer any other way?
Yeah, I need that. I gotta have the art, even if it's just a hat.
All right. These next two, these are deep right here.
What's up?
So let's get ready to take it there. If I could change anything in the world, I would.
I would bring my father back.
Ooh.
Definitely. Yeah.
I told you we was gonna take it there. Now this last one right here. I can't trust you if.
You tell everybody everything I say. If I tell you something in private, and I be like, yo, keep that to yourself. If I be like, hey, artist dope, we releasing this, and I send you something like I send you a sketch.
Right.
I'm like, how did sketch get out? Oh, okay.
So you no leaking information.
Yeah, don't and not only just sketches, just anything. You know, because if I'm talking to you, I want it to be between me and you.
Right.
If I tell you that it's confidential.
Right.
You know, so.
Nah, I definitely felt that. Dog, this has been a powerful interview, man. I feel like this is a message that is going to inspire a lot of people. I'm glad that, we were able to do this, bro. I appreciate you so much for coming through. Before we get up out of here, man, let the people know what you got coming next. Let the people know where they can find you. Make sure you let them know where the link is, everything.
All right, for sure. So, www.artistdopeshop.shop. That's where you can find all the clothes. The last drop of the Bubble collection, the Artist Dope Bubble logo collection, will be in December.
Yes, sir.
Then in 2023, we're releasing Artist Dope Studios.
Yes, sir.
You already know, get with it. And that's basically everything right now. That's everything that I have right now. So.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much again, bro, for coming through.
Did he give his socials?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, man. Hey, appreciate you, boy.
See?
Hey, you my manager.
I told you.
Nah, but my Instagram is you can find me at _artistdope on TikTok _artistdope. On Facebook, Artist Dope. Everything is Artist Dope.
Shout the comedy page out too. Fuck it.
Oh yeah, that's too funny. I love comedy too.
Come on now, we gotta get on it, man.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, you already know what it is, man. Florida Vibe Directories, Gabe Avelli, Jay Peasy, Diafica Juice, Artist Dope. Make sure y'all catch us on the next one. Make sure y'all tune in. This Friday, we got another interview coming. Make sure y'all tune in this Saturday, Proximity FM.
Gang.
Back at its usual time. And we got a surprise for y'all. Let's get it. Thank you again, bro, for coming through. This was a great interview,
All
bro.
love,
For real,
bro.
for
It
real.
was perfect, bro. I loved it.
We out.
Yeah, this is dope, bro.
Wow.
I loved it, bro.
No, this was a good one. This was a good one.
And the mind's wide open. Hey, yo, check it out. This is Namestream, never mainstream. You're tuning into Minds Wide Open Media.
Shout out to the Florida Vibe Directory. You're now listening
Nah,
to the
it's
best
just
playlist
like
in South Florida.
The thing about it is when you're headphoning and you're podding, that's why I gotta have like a DJ like
Open.
out.
Yeah.
I be too